So I just want to redirect. Uh, I think that we should go that if you anybody is serious about these issues should go and actually look at the pro cons and not founds or the positions that we're talking about. Because Ruth, I've some of the stuff you were saying, I've never seen anybody specifically have a policy store, any of those things. If you have, then you can send me the information. I'll look over it. But a lot of that stuff, it I've never seen it. But if we can go through line items, then you know what I'm saying. I'll be glad to discuss any of those line items. Everybody, just do your own research and look through it. Don't take any of our words for anything. Please look into these issues yourself and understand that your local elections are probably the most important thing you can have.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
Facts.
yeah. Oh, and one thing I am curious to see if Trump feels like how black men traditionally felt in the legal system with how they just because they did kind of railroad him. I wonder if he feels like how we feel going into
Well,
that box.
you're saying that's why a lot of black voters are starting to swing his way, particularly black men, because
Set a
they're
charge.
feeling like he's making it as if he's being disenfranchised right now, right? And whether he really feels like that or not, I mean, that's debatable. But a lot of people are starting to relate to that, and that's part of it. So if you've been paying attention to the polls lately, his Biden's vote amongst black, particularly men, because black women generally they were in the high 90s as far as Biden votes. So, but the men, some women now too are moving, but mostly men are like black men are like the hell with that. I'm not doing this. They haven't done anything for me.
Maybe this
Trump,
is
So,
karma.
Trump knows how to be the
Going
black
back to
man.
Trump
dude,
regarding the Central Park boys that went to jail, that he helped
Yeah.
railroad,
What to say?
that he helped railroad into jail. Sometimes that's what karma does.
Trump finally knows what it's like to be a black man.
I wonder why. I don't know if anybody else is shocked, but don't y'all find it like surprising that I mean, we already know that we as a people. I think somebody stated earlier something about black people need to have this and we need to do this together and make sure we go for the same president. We can't even live in the same household together as a black man and a black woman. And I'm trying to figure out why do we think we should be voting together for this? We can't even get we can't even sleep in the same bed, but we want to sign the same ballot. Like it just don't make any sense to me. Like we don't see the eye to eye, and I think before we even scrutinize each other on who we want to vote for, we should first look at our own doorstep and like, damn, do we even love each other? Are we even displaying that our women and are the most desired, or we can even get it together at home before we even think about, hey, like, I'm surprised you voted for this. Like, why wouldn't you? I won't even marry you. You get what I'm saying? Like you at
Darwin.
least desired on this in this state, and you worried about what I do with a ink pen. So I think we need to take a step back before we scrutinize each other past the household.
Yeah, I hear you. Darwin, are you married?
How long you know me?
Can you answer the question? Are you married?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're a prime example of a black man and a black woman sleeping together, married in a household. And I'm sure you guys agree on a lot of things, or she wouldn't be your wife. So it's not that we can't agree. It's just that we don't all agree on the same things. And that's expected. And that's not just a black thing. That's not a white thing. That's not an Asian thing. That's just reality. We're going to have different values, as Miss Taken spoke. And I actually agree with her. I don't necessarily vote solely on policies because I feel like I'm going to be good in any system. You know, if the policy changes, I'm going to adjust and I'm going to be good. I can adapt. So I really base my vote on the character. And I understand that these presidential candidates are essentially just puppets. So
Hey,
it is what it is.
Maniac, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have a son.
Are you not looking to create a stable environment and lifestyle for your son?
Oh, absolutely. I've created a stable environment for my son.
So, and I asked that because you said that you don't vote for policy. So, what exactly are you voting for?
I vote, I told you, similar to Mistaken, I vote on the values and the ethics and the morals. So if I see a candidate who's being put as the front runner of what's on the ballot, I have to see who they are as a person and see if I align with that. And unfortunately, I don't always align with everything, even the people I vote for. But, it's the lesser of two evils. And there's certain things that um, just these candidates, I actually do watch the debates, and how they respond to certain issues matters to me. So my vote can be won based off of the conversation. And my son he's going to be great because, like I said, he lives with me. He's in a stable environment, and I have assets.
So you feel like it's more important for the person, the candidate personally and their values more than the candidate's policies, which actually promote degeneracy for the masses.
I said the value system. So I mean, if I honestly align more with conservatism, um, that's just where I'm at with things. I'm not a fan of constantly changing things and the whole LGBTQY community, whatever that acronym is. So
And
yeah,
that's
so
why I asked that, because you would be voting for that. And that's that's
Ooh.
where Viz was talking about with the children, because a stable environment, right? Where a grown man can't walk into the bathroom with your son, and grown men can't compete with your daughter on track, right?
a
That type
grown man
of
can't walk into a
Yeah,
bathroom.
even
So
even recently, as of recently, it's really underneath a lot of the blue states. We see people getting locked up, people that commit crimes, be it rape, aggravated robbery, whatever the case may be, pedos. They'll have them. They're basically doing the catch and grabs. They'll get them, send them back out into the community, and then they reoffend. Like, we see this often. So, and they're doing this behind the policies that's being set forth, much rather than keeping those people in. So now we're creating an unstable and dangerous environment for the people that we're supposed to protect, cherish, love, so on and so forth. And with these policies that they're passing, we're literally creating these unstable and unsafe environments. And we're just supposed to just deal with it. And I feel like that's going to create a ripple effect that we at one point won't be able to fix. You know what I'm saying? It won't be any coming back from it. And I
yeah,
think that's a huge problem.